What is up, guys? Welcome back. What's cooking, bruh? How you living? I'm chilling out in the backyard because it's nice out and I need to be outside more. So I'm also filming with my phone because I forgot to charge my camera and I'm kind of mad because I broke a nail over it. I don't know if you can see, but well, anyway, today we are talking about GMOs because nobody knows what it is. I didn't even know until I took my environmental studies class last semester, so here we are. I decided it would be fun and give you some knowledge, and knowledge is power and power is dangerous, so yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. So let's get started. So first of all, what are GMOs? Well, GMOs are genetically modified organisms. They're the product of genetic engineering, where engineers take the desirable traits of an organism, like let's say we're talking about a tomato. You know, everybody likes the big fat tomatoes because she's thick and juicy and round. The round trait, because everybody likes round things. And so they take those traits and they put them all together to make the tomatoes you see at the supermarket. So that's what that is. People think that GMOs are bad because they've been told GMOs are bad by companies and by not scholarly sources. So basically, the cons of GMOs are basically that they're genetically modified, they're not grown naturally. That's basically the only con of GMOs. The pros of GMOs are that, first of all, it reduces food waste because GMO foods stay fresher for longer. Number two, they're herbicide tolerant, which means that they won't die when farmers use herbicides to kill off weeds. Herbicide tolerance also allows no-till farming, which is good for the environment because it doesn't erode topsoil. And then number three, they are virus resistant and insect resistant, so they won't die off quick. And then number four, it produces a lot of food really quickly, which means more food for the world. And then number five, GMOs are able to have nutrients that are in foods that you can't get. So like say in India they have what is called golden rice. That is a GMO food. And what it has is vitamin A, which isn't usually found in rice, but engineers have found a way to put it into rice because vitamin A is found in foods that are very hard to get in places like India. And because it's hard to get vitamin A, there is vitamin A deficiency. As a result, causes people to go blind, especially in children. So because it's difficult to find vitamin A in places like India or in Asia or Africa, a lot of children are blind, which then results in death. So golden rice is full of vitamin A, and golden rice is easy to get in places like India, Asia in general, and Africa because it's not as expensive and it's easy to create and it's quick to create. So That is another pro of GMOs. All of this information that I'm telling you is from my intro to environmental studies class. So I do encourage you to do your research, because there is still a lot of information about GMOs that I am not talking about. I'm just going over the quick points that were mentioned in my lecture. So do your research. Do your research. It's also good to do your research before you put off or are against GMOs, because from the pros that I mentioned, GMOs are very important. So GMOs is obviously very connected with agriculture and food production. Obviously, if you didn't get that, people will say, oh, with the amount of food that we're producing, we are able to feed everyone across the world, which is true. However, the way that the global economy works, the food that is being produced isn't distributed equally. So, even though there's enough food, like for example, a lot of the food is going to developed countries like the United States, like Western Europe, very developed places like those, the food is going there and we waste a large majority of it. That in turn makes it difficult for underdeveloped countries, like the ones I mentioned, to get the food that they need with the nutrients and vitamins they need. So that is why GMOs are important, because it allows those underdeveloped countries to get the food that they need to survive with the nutrients and vitamins that they need to survive. So that is why GMOs are important, and you shouldn't turn away GMOs too quickly. Just do your research. If you're not sure about what a thing is or what position to take on a specific issue or something, do your research. Sorry, it's very bright. Find out both sides of an argument, and then you can develop your own argument or decision. Oh, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good day or night. Also, shameless promoting, I'm going through my closet and trying to get rid of some clothes. So I'm gonna sell them on my Depop, which I will link down below and maybe put right here or up here somewhere. Yeah, so you should go check it out, please, because I'm trying to get rid of things. I'm also trying to earn money, so if you could please do that. Also, please, I guess if you like the video, like it, and please subscribe. Sorry for my voice, I don't know what's happening. Thanks for watching. Bye.